on the game in the half. Whoa! Did he miss it? What's happening on my phone? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Halftime Hash. It's your boy, Rager, in the house. Here we are, 17-7. What are we doing? You know how it goes. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Remember, our halftime show is all about you. We're going to react together. We're going to make things happen. We're going to see if we can feel what the pulse of Bronco country is. Half of the Orange Weekly crew is at the stadium right now. So it's your boy Rager hanging out for the Halftime Hash. Listen, if you're not following the Orange Weekly show, here's how it goes, man. We got news for you each and every day. Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 times on Sunday, man. We love Broncos just as much as you do. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and post your comments because it's all about you all this Halftime Hash. So here we go. Here's how I like to break it down. Let's just start from the start of the game, and we look at the drives of the game. Broncos, I think we got 5 drives or 6 drives and 5 punts and a touchdown right now. Start out the game hot, man. You know, we get that opening touch, a couple back and forths. Defense looks amazing in the first couple quarters or first couple drives of the first quarter. Broncos strike first. Noah Fant touchdown. We get going, and the next thing you know, Lamar Jackson comes alive. If we're looking at the box score right now here, Lamar Jackson, 10 of 18, 184 yards and a touchdown. He is just killing us. Let's go over to the other side. Teddy Bridgewater, 7 for 16, a little bit uncharacteristic of Teddy Bridgewater, 65 yards and a touchdown. Run games looked good. So here's what we're going with. Here's what people are saying. What are we doing? I have no idea. I'm right there with you. No idea what's going on. Here's my initial reactions though on the reels. Teddy looks like he's uncomfortable in the pocket. His feet are hot. It doesn't look like Shermer's got any level of decisive play calling happening in any way, shape, or form right now. The turn of that, though, however, is that freaking, Lamar Jackson looks like he's got plenty of time in the pocket. Absolutely no pressure. It seems like whatever Baltimore's dialing up, they are right on top of it. And Steve, this is a perfect point right here. They are so worried about Jackson running that the defense just doesn't even know what to do. You can even see the linebacker. You see Reed coming around the end, and he just stops. He doesn't even putting any pressure, but he's stopping 3 yards away from Lamar Jackson just to make sure that he doesn't get around him. That's a little bit concerning to me. I would love to see a little bit more pressure there from Reed because, listen, Lamar Jackson, people don't realize this, and we covered this in our shows this week. He is number 1 in the NFL when it comes to down the field passing. He has the largest or the highest yardage per completion of anyone in the NFL. He will kill us if he continues to stand in the pocket. So it's pick your poison. Are you going to let him run? Are you going to let him throw bombs down the field? It's an impossible win-win, but I totally agree. What we're seeing is that linebacker's coming around the edge. Reed, 2 different occasions, had a free look at Lamar Jackson, stopped both times just to make sure that Lamar Jackson wouldn't get around him. So that was certainly something that was of a concern here. Reading through the chat here, it's interesting. I'm seeing a ton of narrative around the coaching and the play decision and the play calling and the coach management here. Daniel, thanks. Fangio is struggling. Listen to me very carefully. Vic, if you're listening to this at halftime, if you run the effing ball on 2nd and long again, I am personally coming down to Dove Valley to whoop yo ass. Stop running the ball on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 9, 2nd and 8. We are getting absolutely killed on 2nd down right now in this game. I'm open. I'm fine with the run play on the 1st down. But if we get an incomplete on 1st down, do not run the ball on 2nd down because what we have shown right now is that the Ravens defense has tightened up. The run game is dead. And our 3rd down, 3rd and long, every single time, that's where the Ravens want to play. They can dial up the blitz at 3rd and long. And listen, Bridgewater is so uncomfortable, man. He even changed the color of his gloves at this point in time. So that is really what is killing us right now is that right there, 2nd and long, and we are not getting into manageable 3rd downs, man. We're getting out-coached on both sides of the ball. Steve, thanks for chiming in like you always do. Appreciate you, Steve. Hey, we love our fans here, man. Hit that like button right there. I think that's where the buttons are right there. The doobly-doos. Hit that like button right now. We are just seriously being outcoached on both sides of the ball right now. Again, it looks like that we have indecision on our end. It looks like Ravens are way too damn comfortable. Hey, Christopher, thanks for your message here. Because listen, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I played college football or I'm some sort of football, genius or something. I'm not saying that I'm smarter than Vic Fangio, but here's what I do know is that one of the best ways to beat the blitz, there's two ways: play action, or some sort of manipulation of the running backs, whether that be a screen play or a draw play. We are seeing nothing of the like. I would love to see, Christopher, I think your point's perfect here. Teddy Bridgewater just sitting in the pocket, and he's just getting eaten alive. I would love to see something where we're moving him out of the pocket, got a little bit of play action going on, just something to see what's going on. The pass defense is weak by rank, LOL. They need to launch it down the field. Jeremy, what's going on? Thanks for chiming in like always. It's interesting, the couple of plays that I saw early that I really liked from Bridgewater were a couple of really quick passes, right? We hit a quick slant to Timmy Patrick. Bam, he was right there. Bam, Noah Fant, right down the seam route. Bam, he was right there. We got something on a quick play. I would love to see a little bit of that play action or a little bit of that quick play passing game. But Jeremy, Albert Okwuegbunam, wide open down the right edge. Teddy Bridgewater just a little bit off today. Misses that huge bomb to Albert Okwuegbunam in that first drive there. It could have changed the entire tone of the game. Bridgewater be sitting here with 150 yards passing and 2 touchdowns at this point. A little bit frustrating right now. Again, I think the Shermer offense, the play calling, I think they're just lost. They're just grasping for straws right now, trying to figure out what's happening here on this one here. Sal, thanks for chiming in, man. We always appreciate our fans here, and we need to protect Bridgewater. Jimmy, I agree. Hey, I haven't seen Bridgewater get hit as hard as he's been hit today a couple times. I think there's 2 ways. Schematically, we got to get the ball out of his hands, and we got to get Bridgewater out of the pocket. We got 2 guards that are backup guards in the game right now. We have a Ravens defense that blitzes like you wouldn't believe. We got to get something. We got to protect Bridgewater, both schematically, and I think we need to protect him by getting the ball out of his hand here. The O-line's not giving him time to throw. Totally agree. People are all around his ankle so far. Yeah, the 2 guards totally struggling. Mike, hey, thanks for chiming in, man, brother. To be honest, the surprise for me at the start of the game was the run game. I mean, the first 10 rushes, it seemed like we were getting 5 yards a chunk, 5 yards a chunk, 5 yards a chunk. But what's happened is it looks like the Ravens have tightened up on that, and they're really attacking those guards. You see it at the line of scrimmage. There's 6 guys standing at the line of scrimmage for the Ravens. We have no idea who's coming. And when you have 2 kind of newish backup guards in there, that is a recipe for disaster because you don't know if it's going to be the 4 to the left, the 4 to the right, all 6, 5 of them, just 2 of them. You have no idea who's coming. And I think, Harbaugh's got our number dialed in right now. Thomas, man, thanks for chiming in. We really appreciate you rocking the Vonster 58 right now. We need a play from the defense, man, and we need Vaughn. We need somebody to make Lamar Jackson feel just a little bit uncomfortable. Right now, I think the only Bronco on the defensive side that's really having a game, I think, is Darian Stewart. The way that he's coming down and attacking the run game, the way that Darian Stewart, made Teddy Bridgewater pop out of bounds, he's coming for people's heads. Darian Stewart is setting the tone right now. Vaughn is not setting the tone right now. Malik Reed is not setting the tone right now. I'm not seeing anything from Surtain or Simmons. Nobody's setting a tone right now. I think Darian Stewart is setting the tone. Hopefully he's getting those boys in line here at halftime to get us ready to rock and roll. Again, y'all, keep the questions coming. We got about 5 minutes here before the kickoff happens. Again, we are Orange Weekly. Fans, Brews, Broncos news. We're all about you all. Hit that like button. We got podcasts, live shows like this. We're brought to you by the Pigskin Network, great podcast network, and we got a title sponsor in DraftKings, man. We got big things happening. That means big things for y'all, so hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and download your podcast. All right, K-Jack needs to stop being sucked inside and stay inside and be in position. Yeah, I agree. Jackson, and I might have said Darian Stewart. I might have totally goofed that up. I meant Kareem Jackson is the one that's setting the tone right now. But totally agree, getting sucked in there. We got to make sure we don't get lashed, and we got to keep Lamar Jackson a little bit more uncomfortable in the box. Do you think that the injuries are hurting us right now? LaRue Young, thanks for chiming in, man. Hey, I think on the offensive side, absolutely. I can tell by the way that the play call is happening the way that we're manipulating, the way that we're thinking about Teddy Bridgewater with two young guards right now, I think what we're seeing is, man, a little bit of apprehension on the play call side of things, conservative play calling. Oh, that 3rd and 13 or whatever it was at midfield, that little screen pass to Sutton, that was just total. We're terrified because we think we're going to get crushed. Let's get the ball out of Bridgewater's hands, and that play turned out to see absolutely nothing. Our wide receivers and tight ends are so much bigger than Baltimore secondary. Yeah, Mario, thanks for chiming in like always. What the heck are we? Bridgewater's got like 70 yards passing. That is unbelievable to me. Bridgewater should be easily into the hundreds right now, and hopefully he has a huge half and gets a couple hundred yards passing in the second half. Or the Broncos, guess what, y'all? We're going to be 3-1 waking up on Monday. I mean, that's the reality unless Bridgewater can find a way to exploit that secondary here. Oh, I see a comment here. Drew Lock will be starting the second half. I also see that, wow, Teddy Bridgewater is in concussion protocol. Holy cow. Holy cow. Grab your socks, Broncos country. I don't know what's going to happen here. Things just got a whole lot more interesting for us. So with that being said, Christopher, and I think somebody else had a comment there. We appreciate y'all feedback. Chris and Robert, thanks for chiming in there. Holy cow. I think that is big stinking news. Oh, man, I don't know what to think at this point, man. I don't know what to think. Hey, I'll tell you one thing. Drew Lock isn't afraid to throw the ball down the field, so I guess we'll see what happens. I hope Teddy Two Gloves can make his appearance back in the second half. Injuries are horrible. Unfortunately, it is 100% reality in the NFL. Dang, man. I knew Bridgewater was getting a little bit too much hitting. And I see the chat is blowing up right now. Oh, here come the picks. Damn. Oh, bad news. You mean holy shit? Yes, I do mean holy shit. Oh my goodness. Dang, y'all. Hey, man, grab a cold drink and pray. Fingers crossed right here. Hey, and Christopher, I think you're right, man. Hey, listen, we ride and die with the Broncos, man. It don't matter if we're going to be 1-16, I guess, this year, or 17-0. We will be here talking Broncos news and hanging out with y'all each and every single week. Fingers crossed. Defense comes out in the second half. Hopefully we can set the tone quick. And at this point in time, we got to get a little bit of pressure on Jackson. I'm going to close up final thoughts here. We got to get Jackson a little bit more uncomfortable in the pocket. Hopefully that means the Vonster finds his way into the backfield a couple of times, and we just really start to get the Baltimore Ravens just a little bit uneasy. They're too damn comfortable right now out in Power Field. And again, I think on the offensive side, we need to get our third downs into manageable situations and start to exploit those cornerbacks and those DBs on the Baltimore Ravens side. I think giving up like 32nd or 31st or 32nd in the league when it comes to scoring defense. I mean, they are terrible, and they held the Broncos to 7 points here, man. Once again, y'all, here we go. Our fearless leader, K-Dan, is at the game. Get ready for Lock because it is the halftime hash. We are Orange Weekly. We love y'all. Fans, brews, Broncos news. That's what we're all about. Help us out. Hit that like button. Listen, I've done it 5 times. I can't even figure out which one it is. Hit that like button, subscribe button, man. And we look forward to your show after dark tonight, and listen to our podcast this week because here we go, Broncos country. Here we go. Time for Drew Lock. And y'all know what I said. Let's go, Broncos. We can do this. Let's get Lamar Jackson uncomfortable. Let's start to exploit those defensive backs, and let's see what happens. Y'all know how we do it, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. Go Broncos.
Do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sip and go, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I